everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing an AliExpress eyeshadow palettes haul. I have bought so many eyeshadow palettes to try for you guys, and I'm super excited to share this with you. I have had these for a while, so I do have opinions on most of them. So I'm super excited for this, and yeah, with that, let's just get into the video. I did pick up 4 kind of dupes for the Lorac palettes. So this is the Lorac Unzipped palette. I haven't really used this one yet just because the colors in this are so similar, and you know, there's not a whole lot of variety with these. Some of the shadows are pigmented, and you know, some of them are not. There's others, you know, there's some that are more pigmented than others, but they are super soft. Most of them are, but I just haven't used this because all the colors are so similar, and I've never actually seen the real Lorac Unzipped palette, so I don't know if this is how all of them are or what, but so I don't really have that big of an opinion on this one. The next is the Lorac Mega Pro palette. I actually really like this palette. I have used this quite a few times. I love the mirror in this palette. I think it's really awesome, and the shades in here are really nice. I really love this like bright orangey shade. I also have not ever seen this palette in real life either, but it's very interesting palette, and there's so many color selections that you guys can choose from. It is very pigmented, especially the shimmery shades. They might be a little bit more pigmented than the matte ones, but I really enjoy using this palette. I've been able to create quite a few looks from it. If you guys would like to see a video of me doing some eyeshadow looks with this palette, like this video or comment down below, and I will totally do that for you guys. I also picked up the 2 Lorac Pro palettes. I probably reached for this one way more than the other one. I absolutely love this palette. I use this cream shade right here every day. I don't know if you can tell how used it is, but it's awesome. And I also use this taupey shade a lot, and these 2 brown shades. I actually use this palette for my makeup tutorial that I will be posting soon. Oh, the lights are changing. That's not good. And yeah, and I really like this like reddish, deep kind of shimmery shade. But I love this palette. The shadows may pick up a little bit of powder, and they aren't the creamiest, but they do the job, and I think they're really awesome for an AliExpress palette. So I absolutely love this. And then the Pro 2 palette. I haven't reached for this one as much, but I really should start. I like to use this silvery shade a lot for lots of smoky looks. But I mean, it's about the same as the other Lorac Pro palette, so there's not much to say on this. I have not really seen the real palettes either, so I don't really know how similar the color selection is. I should probably check that out, and then I will let you guys know how close I think it is. Do my Too Faced ones next. I did get 3 Too Faced palettes. I will start with this one. This is the Chocolate Bar palette. The first thing I noticed when I got this palette is that the printing on the like kind of raised letters is off. I don't know if you can see that, but it's, you know, it's whatever. I can't even tell if I'm in focus right now. Okay, we're good. But anyways, and then I opened it up, and the mirror tends to fall off a lot. And then the cover, I find this really funny. Some of the names are misspelled. Like this one says Milk, I don't even know, it's with a G, not a C. So that's funny. So that, I mean, you can kind of tell that it's fake. But I haven't really used this palette that much either. I probably should. These are pretty soft. They don't, I mean, the shimmery ones kick up a lot of powder, but the matte ones aren't that bad. You kind of have to swatch them a few times to like build up the powder, but I'm totally okay with that. So that is that. I mean, you can tell the shimmery ones did have a like kick up from the dust, but it's not super bad. It does not smell like chocolate like the real Too Faced palette does, but I mean, that's fine. I do think I want to purchase these 2 palettes for reals because I just like want to be able to work with really awesome palettes like these, and so I'll probably buy those. the next one is the semi-sweet chocolate palette. This one, the printing is a little bit better on there. The mirror also tends to fall off, and I have used this. I really like the coconut cream, the peanut butter shade, and the truffled shade, and butter pecan. So I do enjoy using this palette. Once again, it does not smell like chocolate, and these two are from the same sellers, so they're kind of similar in consistency. Woo! The Bon Bon palette, on the other hand, I did buy from a different seller. It is really, really awesome, and it actually does have like a slight chocolate smell. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I can just like slightly smell it. This one is less soft than the other ones. Whew, I haven't used this one, but oh my god, that's like a ton of powder. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just kicked up so much powder. The shimmery shades aren't as shimmery as I would have liked, but, you know, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but that light shade, it's making me sneeze. Oh. It does like kick up so much powder, but you know, it's not a bad palette to have, and I would possibly consider purchasing the real palette. Alright, and my last three are the Urban Decay Naked palettes. The first one, the Naked palette, when I got this, some of the shadow pans were like popping out of the container. I have used this a few times for some looks. They're not very soft. They kind of feel like drugstore consistency. You know, typical, I mean not typical drugstore palettes, because they are kind of getting better, but where they're not as soft as the real deal. But they are crazy pigmented. I totally liked using this palette for my eyes, and it was really awesome. I would totally recommend using this. I did get all of these three palettes from the same seller, so I really enjoy this palette. Alright, next is the Naked 2 palette, and I have not used this as much. I think I used it once for kind of like a golden-y look. I used most of these first shadows right here. Once again, same consistency as the last one. They do have the brushes in here. They're not bad, but, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this palette as well. Oops. And then I got the Naked 3 palette, and I haven't really used this as much. Honestly, I've been leaning more towards that Lorac Pro palette, so that kind of, I need to like stop using that palette because I'm so obsessed with it and I use it all the time. But I mean, the shadows are the same. The shimmery ones in this one do pick up some powder, some dust as well, and the matte ones in this one, oh, I never noticed that. These are like not pigmented at all. Like I have to like rub to get that pigmentation on there. But maybe it's just that one. Let me try this one. Yeah, it was just that kind of nooner. Is that a real name for that? I don't even know. Is that a real name in the Naked 3 palette? Because I don't own the real one, but I would totally consider buying these. These are like staples for beauty YouTubers. I think almost everyone has one of the Naked palettes who has a YouTube channel, so I am probably going to buy one of these in real life. And then they also came with this weird tool. I don't have it. Let me go grab one. All three of them came like with this little spoony thing. Does this come in the actual Naked palette? I don't even know. I don't even know what this is for, but like I saw this and I was like, what is that? So if you know what this is for, comment down below because I have no idea what this is. So yeah. Alright everybody, thank you for watching this video. Comment down below, like this video if you enjoyed watching this and seeing all of my AliExpress palettes, and subscribe to my channel so then you guys can see more of my eBay, AliExpress, and Wish hauls that I have been doing. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.